Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good late
Better
one.
late than never.
Yes. We slept in. We slept in.
Yeah, no, that's not it at all. But we're glad to be here today. Welcome everyone to Monday Morning Coffee with Kyle and Ann. I'm Ann Rossley here with Kyle Harvey. We sell real estate in downtown Chicago, and we love to talk about what's going on in the city. What's really going
What's
on?
really going
I'm saying it in a spooky voice. There's my pin.
Spooky
I'm
voice.
saying it with a spooky voice because it's Halloween.
It's the week
So,
of Halloween, yeah. I am
so
noticing in the olden days, or as I was growing up, the fancy houses never decorated for Halloween. And now they're all decorating for Halloween. And they're not even decorating great, which is what we went out, people, and we found pictures and we were like, nah. But they're all doing it. And even some fancy buildings are putting stuff outside. I'm like, really?
right,
Okay.
right.
Anyway.
So, okay, I want to talk about this a second before we get into other stuff because this just hit me in the head.
I love the spider, by the way.
Thank you. So, if you don't live in Chicago or if you live in suburban Chicago, you might be saying to yourself, what do people do who live in high rises who have kids? Right?
Oh,
You and I have been
I
downtown
grew up in a
since
high
we're
rise
11.
and we went trick or treating in the high rise.
Right. So that's one of the options, peeps. Like in my building this year, we have 9 children in my building, and we have 19 residents who have said they're going to be ready to hand out candy. So it all gets organized and staged.
You know, we should
But
do that for our building.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how many kids you have in your
We have
building.
little kids.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Little.
okay. You can stroller them around. It's part of it. But the other thing is, there are certain business sections that will have a day where you can take your kids. For example, Southport Corridor, typically on the Saturday before Thanksgiving, or excuse me, before Halloween, will invite the families out, and then the business will hand out some candy. So that's another option. So listen, folks, don't don't say I have to live in the suburbs because I need to have this Halloween experience. You can have it downtown.
Or go visit a friend of yours who lives in the suburbs and bring
Yeah,
your kid.
exactly. There
Yeah.
are all kinds of things to do.
All
You can do
kinds of
Halloween 3 times that way.
It's all
Anyway,
about the candy, people. It's all about the
yeah,
candy.
that's right. So, any whoosie whatsy, today I'm going to have a baby stats because we're at the end of the month and you've seen it all. If you really want to know statistics, go back to one of our previous episodes. And then Kyle's got a lot for us today. Tell us what you have.
I just have, we'll talk about it, but it's new developments.
Okay.
And it's trying to address the Chicago housing shortage. And so I think we've got to keep our eyes on this because it's um, such an important thing for our city to continue to thrive and grow is to have enough housing. And anyway, I'm not going to give away the stuff. Keep going.
Okay,
Let's go to
so
stats.
that's it. Let's do stats. Oh, it's like the most basic of stats. I hope you can even see it because it's like so small. Single family homes. This is like the customized quick shot. This month, since the beginning of October, 128 new homes came on the market. Of those, we have 65 closed, 85 went under contract.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
like, what is that?
Not a shock at all.
I know they just keep selling, selling, selling. So now I want to go and show you some numbers here. Let me get rid of us.
There we go.
There
Hi.
we are. Okay. So right now, if you take the new and the ones that haven't sold, it's 178 units for sale. Interestingly, 150 days market time. So what that tells me is that you can't just put your home on the market and expect it to sell.
Yeah.
If you're not priced right, if you're not in the right
What's
condition.
18,500,000?
Maximum list price. Yeah, there's a property out there for 18.5.
Wowza.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, the median list price is $1.9 million, according to that. Okay, so let me show you. So then I did this. So this is the statistic. 75 actually closed last month during the 30 days of September.
Mm-hmm.
And then see, we've already got 59, you can see, that closed at the bottom left of the screen.
Yes.
So, and then under contract, last month was 81, and in the middle of the page, you can see 115 are currently pending.
Wow.
So it's a little bit more. And then homes for sale, 153. Whoops, right now we have active at the top 178. So a few more.
Wait, I'm not there.
Us. Top left, 178 active.
Okay, so this still has the maximum list price is 18 million. So that's just, yes.
All right.
Interesting.
So then, okay. Okay, here I go. I was trying to clean this up and I didn't have good Wi-Fi in New York. Okay.
These things happen.
So let's go again to the bottom left. Attached. 581 closed. Closed in October so far. 803. So either we're going to have a ton closed this last week of the month, which could be.
Which we will.
Yeah, they always close more toward the end of the month.
Yeah.
And that's a topic on closing costs. We'll get into that a different day. Okay, pending middle. 1,037
those are all closes.
Are went under contract versus 775. And then 1981 top left are currently for sale versus 1853. So again, inventory is starting to creep up, but that typically happens toward the end of the year. Oh no, it doesn't. What am I talking about? Kyle, slap me.
It doesn't. Wait, go back.
No, yeah. Typically, look at this, 1853. Look at these, like December, at the bottom. Yeah. December's the bottom because people take their homes off for the holidays, but we have inventory creeping up. Maybe toward November, it'll start to go.
Yeah, no, I think there's a recognition that we have a very active market right now. And so agents are talking to their clients and saying, you might be really lucky. Don't wait till the new year.
Well, and in fact, I've got 3 new listings coming on in the next
I've got new listings
days.
coming on too.
Yeah. I didn't. Usually we might say, wait till the first of the year, but no, there was so low inventory. We said, go for it. And so I did want to show you this, though. That's where Freddie Mac had rates as of Friday, 6.19. That is
pretty
the
impressive
lowest in a long time. Yeah, that's all I've got. I'm pretty low key. Let's move on to you.
Well, I've just got stuff. So let's start with Foundry Park update.
Is that this?
So first of all, let me just more news from Foundry Park. But let's just start with why Ann and I talk about new construction. So, and why we bemoan how little inventory there is, and why this isn't just sellers having a 4% or lower interest rate. It's not just that. And it's not just boomers who won't get out of their houses. It is, we are not building enough. So this is what we are facing as a city as of this year. Illinois and Chicago are collectively, so all of Illinois, but most of it's in Chicago, are short about 142,000 housing units. Okay. So imagine
that number and why do you use that number?
No, this is the number that they have. This is vis-a-vis the Tribune. So this is reporting on it. We have 142,000. We're short that number of homes, and they're housing units because some houses. I'm sorry.
For the people that want to buy them.
For people to live in them, be they apartments or homes for sale. We are short units for habitation. Okay, so homes. And we need to build 227 additional units over the next 5 years to meet the demand that is rising. Okay, so we are short 142, and we need to build at least 227 in the next 5 years. Okay. Construction rates have dropped shortly with the city's new apartment. An apartment means rentals opening set to fall by 60.4% this year. Okay. So this is new, meaning new construction. So 60.4% drop this year. The number of units under construction currently is already 50% below historic averages and is shrinking further, worsening supply. So we are not building. So what are some of the barriers to development? This is one, the zoning rules. We got a lot of zoning rules and they're tricky to undo. Two, aldermanic prerogative. The aldermen get to say no. And red tape. So this is especially sensitive in the missing middle housing, duplexes, townhomes, and walk-ups. Okay.
Yeah.
In the past 4 years, only 262 additional dwelling units, ADUs, which Ann has told us all about, were permitted in Chicago. In the past 4 years, 262 compared to tens of thousands in LA and thousands in Seattle. Okay. So we say we're going to do this and we are being very slow. Communities are opposing this. And the news reports say that it's really older, richer residents who are blocking this because they want to keep their neighborhoods the way they have them.
They want them less dense and they don't want lower price properties in the back or renters in the back or whatever. Yeah.
So affordable renting supply is dwindling, especially in downtown, North Lakefront, which we talk about, and Northwest submarkets. Only about 18% of Chicago's rental units are affordable to households earning less than $35,000 a year. Okay,
yeah,
so
that makes sense. Yeah.
While 36% of renters earn that much. So only 18%
for 36%.
For 36%. So I mean, this is really considerable and up. So when we are talking about these things, this is why Chicago needs to do it. Now, good news, Foundry Park is one of the things it's building. Remember, they're building about 2,800 housing units in this development. So it's a drop in the bucket, but it's a start, people. So here is Foundry Park, and we talked about it a couple of weeks ago. This is the one that JDL is doing in the old Lincoln Yards, the northern part of Lincoln Yards, and they just sent us some more pictures. So they're good. They've gotten permits to start, or they've announced their what they're doing. So remember, this is the you can't see my
I can't see your cursor.
But the area that's got green, you see the area that is surrounded by green. They've got the 606 extension, and then the area around Cortland and all that. That is the part that is the Foundry Park that they're starting to build. And here's a diagram of it. So they're going to start with the 800 space parking garage, which is underneath the public open space.
Okay.
They're going to build 4 towers along 4 towers surrounding a 2-acre central square for community activity. So these are the towers that they're going to build. You can't see it, but the ones that look like those. So here's the 4 towers that they're going to build are these 4 towers to start.
Okay.
And they're one of them. So it's commercial, office, residential, and a 180 key hotel. Those are phase 1. But here are just some more pictures of what it looks like. And this is some of the park, when they have those, when it shows the walkway towards along the river, this is what it's going to look like. So people will be able to fish and use that waterfront space. These are just some more drawings. This is what is planned for Foundry Park. And step 1, again, is going to hopefully start next fall. They need to get permits, city permits and approvals from the city that they're meeting this week with the city. And they are, they're meeting with the community this week and going to the city in November. So it looks really bringing density and urbanity to an area that has historically been commercial and manufacturing.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
Very.
And it's going to mean more development along our beautiful river. Okay. All right. Let's do the
Nice.
next one. So new construction building Chicago's future. So there's a new development going up. Again, these are all rentals at 1453 North Sedgwick. So this is across from the Marshall Field public housing space. And it's going to, it is a block that doesn't have a back alley. And for this reason, and because this site has a bus stop right out in front, the 37 Sedgwick out front, and it's really close to the Brown line. It's close to North Avenue, where you can take the North Avenue buses. It's very close to public transportation. It's not having parking.
Oh,
there's no place to go there's no place to go for a parking spot. So as you see, this has got it's going to have 5 stories, be 66 feet tall. It's going to have 16 one-bedrooms, 10 two-bedrooms, and 1 3-bedroom apartments. And 5 of the units will be designated for affordable housing. Okay. So this is where it is currently. It's on it's just south of Blackhawk, where it cuts into Sedgwick. So really close to the Brown line. It's at the 37 Sedgwick bus and close.
Walking to the grocery store there. And
so well located.
If there's a place you don't need a car, that would be it.
Exactly. But that's going to affect their rental prices, that you can't have a car. And street parking is tough in that neighborhood.
It is.
So a lot of little units and then one big one. Then another one is in Garfield Ridge. Do you know where Garfield Ridge is, Anne?
No, please tell me.
I didn't know either. I looked it up, people. It's the area that is around Midway Airport. And that is
not our primary market area.
Not our primary market, but the only big development in our primary market is Foundry Park right now.
Yeah.
And so Garfield Ridge is, but it's also a neighborhood that's going to address some of this. So so as you see here, this is a picture of the planned community that's going in where the old LeClaire Courts housing project was. Okay. So that is being torn down and has been torn down. And step 1 will be 2 buildings one on West 44th Street, which will have 110 apartments and 134 parking spaces. And then 44th and Cicero will have 73 apartments and 40 bicycle spaces, but they're not saying any parking. So I guess you have to share parking. This is what it looks like right now.
Okay.
And these are the 2 buildings that are going up. And this is what it's going to look like. It's going to bring a lot of housing. So the entire development, so you saw that is about 183 apartments. The whole place is going to have 700 units, which is important and good. Here are examples of the floor plans for these units. So
have they shared what the average price per square foot or the average unit price is going to be for these units yet?
No. What they've done is they've said 90% are designated as affordable.
Okay.
So only 10% will be market rate, which is really important. So this one is really aimed at the unaffordability crisis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's what we got today.
Well, I just want to show you quick.
Mm-hmm.
I have a new listing.
Please.
Oh, I don't like music.
I like the music.
This is 625 Jackson, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, $445, includes parking. Now that's a special artist that did that foyer. I didn't like it at first, but then when I investigated him, I'm digging it now. So that's it.
So wait, go back.
Well, I can't now.
Oh, okay.
I closed it out.
I saw a grayed out window. Is that they've put film on the window?
They did. It faces Jeff Jack Apartments, and so it's not grayed out. It looks like etched glass. So that light comes in.
That is really a very smart way of allowing yourself privacy and still get sunlight.
Yeah.
Some of these downtown, really Loop kind of, and this is just outside the Loop, but places are so close to other buildings, and you want some privacy, but you don't want to draw your blinds. And these films are actually pretty great.
They are great. Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're a short show today, but we got on the air, so that's good.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week.
Yes, we will. And we'll be here on time at 7:30. So
well, maybe.
Who knows? Good to see you, Kyle. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.